Pump up the volume, dance, dance.
Hello there, Eagles. You are flipping in fifth with me, Mrs. G. Today we are talking again about volume, topic 12, lesson 6. And today's learning target is I can find the volume of an irregular solid. Go ahead and pause the video and make sure you write those things in at the top of your page. Okay, today's vocabulary words, these are the same words that we've had all week long, but it's really, really important that you especially know the formula for finding volume. So if you write nothing else down, make sure you write down that the formula for volume is length times width times height. Volume, of course, means the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid. And a cubic unit, well, that's the volume of a cube, 1 unit on each edge. It can come in a cubic centimeter, cubic inch, cubic mile, anything basically could be considered a cubic unit. Go ahead and pause the video and make sure you at least have the formula written down for volume, length times width times height. You already know how to do this because to find the volume, you know that you multiply the length times width times height. So in this instance, to find the volume of the box, we would multiply the 4 times the 6 times the 5, and that equals 120 cubic feet. So now I want you to try this one. Well, I know some of you right now might be thinking that is impossible, but I am here to make the impossible possible. We got this. Just watch this video on how to find the volume of irregular solids.
It's irregular, what you gonna do? Divide that shape up into 2. Find the volumes of each one separately. Add them together, just remember, don't you forget the 3. Yeah, it's called the voice of the problem. You must find the length of the one side. It's called the voice of the problem. You must see the width and discover the height. It's called the voice of the problem. You must find the product, but that's not it. It's called the volume. You have found the volume. Make sure it's cubic units. Hey.
So, looks pretty easy, right? So let's go ahead and try this one. The first thing we need to do, like the video said, is separate this shape into 2 rectangular prisms. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a line right here. And now I have prism A and prism B. So I need to find out the volume of A and then find out the volume of B. Well, to find out the volume of A, I'm going to multiply the 9 times the 4 times the 5. And 9 times 4 times 5 is 180 meters cubed. So now we have to find the volume for B. So I have a 12 over here, but I know that the 12 meters was the distance from here to here, but we're not counting this in anymore. So now instead I need to use this one, the 7. So we're going to do the 7 times the 10 times the 9, and that equals 630 meters cubed. So now we need to add the volume of the 2 rectangular prisms together. So here we're going to add 180 meters cubed plus 630 meters cubed. And that gives us 810 meters cubed. So was this the only way to split this figure, the way that I did it, going straight across? No, you could have done it going up and down as well, and then figured out what the volume would be for A, the volume for B, and add them together. It doesn't matter how you split it. If you split it in 2 rectangular prisms, you're going to have the exact same volume. So go ahead and try this one. Pause the video and come back and see if we got the same answer. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you get 416 inches cubed? Well, let me go ahead and show you how I did this one. So the first thing we need to do is split this into 2 rectangular prisms. There's 2 different ways that you could split it. I chose to draw the line right across here. So this is going to be one of my prisms, and this is going to be the second one. I need to find the volume of both and then add them together. So we'll start by multiplying the 8 times the 3 times the 4, and that gives me 96 cubic inches. So then here I need to find out this bottom prism. I'm not going to use 9 for my height because 9 is from here to here, and that includes part of the rectangular prism that I don't care about anymore. So instead I'm going to use the 5 for the height. So we'll do 5 times 8 times 8, and that's 320 cubic inches. We're going to add those together and we get 416 inches cubed. Now it's your turn to try. Go ahead and take a stab at these different shapes. Now you might split it into two separate rectangular prisms. Maybe it might work to split it into 3, but for the most part you're going to do 2 every single time. And I want you to take real care when you're looking at seeing exactly which number you're going to have to multiply, okay? So just make sure that, for instance, if you were just finding out the height of this section, you're not going to count it as 8. The height instead would be the 2, all right? So go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready for the answers. Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the answer for number 1 was 420 cubic inches. Number 2, it was 312 cubic centimeters. Number 3 was 296 cubic centimeters. Number 4 was 348 cubic feet. And number 5 was 828 cubic meters. Make sure you checked your work and you wrote how many you got correct out of 5. Remember, it's not for a grade, so be honest. We also need you to honestly fill out that self-reflection. Could you teach a friend, or are you still confused? And then fill in that space with any questions you still have. This was the last topic 12 lesson, so we are so excited that we completed this topic. And I am saying bye because Mr. Whalen is going to take a stab at doing the topic 13 videos. But I will be back for topic 14, so we can have tons of fun flipping in fifth with me, Mrs. G. Hope you had a good night. Bye-bye.